In the shifting landscape of geopolitics, patterns emerge, subtle yet unmistakable. Over the past 2 years, Israel has carried out airstrikes in 7 countries. Each strike precise, calculated, leaving ripples far beyond the immediate battlefield. Some of these nations, like Iran, are clear adversaries. Others, like Qatar, were not considered enemies in the traditional sense. Yet even Qatar, tasked by the Americans to host and assist Hamas negotiators, was targeted. Diplomacy, it seems, does not always guarantee safety. Across the region, Arab nations watch closely. Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Yemen, Qatar, etc. These nations face a difficult calculus. Should they simply stand by as power is exercised against them, picked off one by one? Treaties, from the Abraham Accords to decades-old agreements with Palestinians, have offered promises. And yet, when history is examined, a pattern emerges. Commitments have often proved fragile. Agreements, even those made with solemn intent, sometimes fail when confronted by the relentless pursuit of strategy. Observe not just the words, but the behavior. Israel has struck not only those considered enemies, but even nations that claimed alliance or neutrality. Negotiators, diplomats, and allies have been affected. In the lens of Sun Tzu's Art of War and the timeless rules of power, such actions are not anomalies. They are strategy. Strike where advantage can be gained, test loyalties, exploit weakness, and never allow trust to blind you. And so the question arises, can one negotiate in good faith with those who act in this manner? Should nations invest in alliances, in strengthening bonds with trusted partners? Or must they seek entirely different paths? Paths defined by vigilance, preparation, and the recognition of patterns. The Arab nations, the so-called victims of these strikes, face a choice. Passive observation may ensure survival in the short term, but patterns reveal that treaties alone may not protect. Strength, calculated action, and understanding the true nature of power become essential. Observers can note the lessons, strategists may act upon them, yet one cannot ignore the human cost. The ships carrying baby formula, the innocent civilians caught in a theater of strategy far beyond their control, and still, power moves relentlessly forward, indifferent to morality, indifferent to promises. And so, as we watch this intricate dance of ambition, strategy, and survival unfold across borders, across deserts and seas, one must ask, what is the true measure of an ally, and how should those who are watched, tested, and occasionally betrayed respond? For those who observe closely, who read the patterns and study the actions rather than the words, the question is left unanswered for now. What would you do if history shown treaties and promises meant nothing in the face of raw, unyielding power?